Cutie pie. Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I was looking through comments yesterday and everybody was asking to see the cougar cubs. Hi Laurel, hi Lee, good morning Casey. So I'm going down Serval Row here, making my way over to the cubs. It's one of my favorite signs on property, by the way. Let me show it to you. I've always loved that sign. We have lots of signs on the enclosures. That's a personal favorite. Hi! Are you very excited? Morning, Rochelle. Hey, Mark. Oh. Hi, Hutch. You stealing the show? Hutch! This is Hutch. He's an African serval. Cutie pie! Morning, Sandy. Hi, Margaret. You're stealing the show. We were here to see the cubs. So when I say cougar cubs, they're actually 13 years old. But they have been here since they were little spotted, blue-eyed cubs. Morning, Deb. Hi, Robin. All right, so I put my boots on because it is a mud hole over here. For those of you that saw the procedure yesterday with Sundari Leopard, you'll be happy to know Catherine said, well, first of all, she woke up quick, very quick, which was awesome for a 22-year-old leopard. But aside from that, Catherine said she did eat this morning and took meds, so that's good. Hi! I just went through like 2 feet of mud to come see you. Morning, Noor. Thank you, Lee. I'm so excited about that. Hi. Oh, got other brother over here. Where are you going? Where are you going, Mr. Aries? So the first cougar you saw is Orion. This is Aries. We do separate them in the morning for feeding. And there are 3 of them. Unfortunately, their mother was killed in the wild. They were actually wild born. But a hunter killed their mother. The rehabber got a hold of the cubs. Luckily came across us. And they have lived here for the last 13 years. Let's go find sister. Hi, Artemis. Hi, baby girl. Everyone was asking about your neck. See all that fur growing back? Yeah. Hi, princess. This is Artemis. She luckily had a benign fatty mass that was growing on the back of her neck that we removed. She's healing really, really well. Yeah, so it's almost breakfast time, so everybody's up and busy. Good morning, Becky and Holly. Hi, Patsy and Eleanor. Hi, pretty lady. It's another chilly morning. It's in like the upper 40s, maybe lower 50s at this point. Let's walk back over and see Aries here. Hi, handsome. Gorgeous this morning in the sunlight. So fun fact, cougars are the largest cat that can still purr. Anything bigger than them, it's more of a sawing or a roar. And Aries has one of the best purrs. Always purring. Morning, Kathy. Yeah, we are a no-touch facility. These are dangerous wild animals. It's disrespectful to touch a wild animal. These guys would never allow you to walk up and touch them in the wild, so we just don't feel that it's right to put them in cages and then push our wishes on them. Another very important reason is even if these cats accidentally hurt us or intentionally hurt us, I've seen those teeth. If they hurt one of us, we could be forced to put them down and tested for rabies. And that would never ever be worth it. So Ryan going up on his platform. Yeah, it's drying out a little bit, but as you can see what I'm about to walk through, it is still super squishy. Super duper squishy. I'm gonna have to go hose my boots off, Orion. So far this video's been good to show you all 3 ways that these guys sound. People are always asking, how do you tell these 3 apart? For me, I use their vocalizations. Just doing a little grooming before breakfast.
Yeah, then they're done except for Sheena and Servie, and I have their diet.
Oh my. Lots of grooming. Look at that. Good morning, Suzanne. I did already show Hutch, but that's because he started screaming at me, but I plan to actually go back over there. The Cougar cubs are actually 13 years old now. It's just a nickname that's always going to stick with the keepers because they came here when they were still spotted and blue-eyed, tiny little cubs. Thank you to everybody helping answer questions. Very handsome. Now he's purring. I never hear you purr. I never get to hear you purr. So today is Moving Cat Day. If you are familiar with us, you know we have 2 vacation areas for our cats. Funcation is for Jaguars and smaller, and vacation rotation is for lions and tigers. Thank you, Jamie, for your donation. And every 2 weeks we rotate cats in and out of those enclosures. So, Priya will be coming home today. And actually, my baby girl, Kali, I think is the one going out. I know she was just recently out there, but the rotation got thrown off a little bit, so we're trying to get back on the normal rotation. So Miss Kali, which she's like our largest female tiger, so love to see her have all that space. And then I believe Mr. Manny Jaguar is going on Funcation today. So I talked to Catherine this morning. Either myself or Carol will try to go live for you guys on those moves. That'll happen throughout today. I'm gonna go out this gate over here. So let's pop over and say hi to Kricket. Hi, Crix. Hi, cutie pie. This is Kricket Serval. Good morning. Cutie pie. You sniffing? I didn't bring food. I'm sorry. Thank you, Patty, for your donation. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Look at that, Crix. You're getting all kinds of donations. Yeah, so this is Kricket. She's an African Serval. If you guys are new to us and you'd like to learn the backstories of these cats, you can go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio. She lives next door to Sheena. I don't know if Sheena will want to say hi or not. She's walking back that way. Hi, Mary Ellen. Good morning. Carol, no, Nikita, our lioness, actually does not go on vacation rotation. And that's mainly because she really doesn't like seeing other cats. She's been okay and tolerating seeing Natalia, our more leopard. But she just really doesn't like a change of scenery or seeing other cats. So she's in a very large enclosure already. And that's kind of where she stays. That's Sheena. Sheena is obviously purposely ignoring me, which is fine. Not everyone wants to be on camera. I'll try to show you Servie. Hi, Servie. Servie's another African serval. Look how pretty she looks in all those palmettos. We have a lot of servals here. Unfortunately, the reason for that is because they are always mistaken for, because they're smaller, that they'd make a good pet. Yes, good morning, and you just proved my point. Servals are some of the hissiest, toughest cats on the planet. Yeah. Oh my. They're native to Africa. They literally have to survive right alongside lions and hyenas and some fierce predators, leopards, and they're teeny tiny. So they do not make good pets, and they should not be used to make hybrids either, like Savannahs. Yes, Sarah, we are essentially a retirement home for these cats. They've all been rescued from various backgrounds, whether it's private ownership, breeding schemes, anything to make money for people. Come out of basements and backyards, travel wagons. And when we take these cats in, we make the commitment to keep them for the rest of their life. So we try to enrich them as much as possible. No, James, we actually do not interact with any of the Savannah cats. It's a very popular question. People are always like, well, if they were a pet, don't they miss being pets and being petted? And really the answer is no. We have made a video. Afton used one of our grooming scratchers that looks like a little hand, and it's a retractable scratcher, and tried to pet the Savannahs that way, and they all pretty much hated it. That's the thing, these are wild animals, and then we trap them in houses and expect them to be calm and sweet, and usually does not work out that way. There's Mr. Hutch again. I told you I'd come back. So this is Hutch. Alright, I gotta get through this gate. Yeah. Oh no, Sarah, no, there's never a dumb question. We encourage as many questions as possible, even if I've answered it 1,000 times. This is a safe place for everybody to learn about the big cat issues that revolve around our society and our world. You're the sweetest boy. He got a little chunky after his neuter, which is not uncommon. Oh, there's Beecher. There's Beecher. Cutie pie. So a lot of people see them rub on the side of the cage like this, and of course we all think it's adorable, and you get an up-close look at their tail and their ears and their little cheeks and stuff, but gotta remember they have some pretty fierce teeth. A lot of them have very scary claws. Unfortunately, a lot of our population has actually been declawed, which is what causes them to limp or develop arthritis. But really what they're doing when they're rubbing the side of the cage like that is marking their territory. Oh, where are we going? He caught wind of something. There he goes. He hears the feeding cart. It's just not his feeding cart. And He's showing you a great example of how his cage works, walking from one bubble to the next via little tunnels and doors. No, you can't walk me to lockout. I didn't bring your food. Another keeper has that. But if you've ever come home to your own cat at home, instantly rubbing all over your legs or all over the stuff that you've brought in, grocery bags or what have you, the reason they're doing that is because they're marking their territory. They're full of scent glands in their feet and their face, and so they are marking that as theirs. So the barrier on the inside is theirs, and on the outside it's mine. You can show them where else you can go. Let's go see Beecher. Hutchie, let's go see Beecher. Hutch is one of our newest rescues as well. Yep, he's given us a home tour. You giving us a home tour? Yes, we have a white tiger named Zabu. Zabu on Monday moved enclosures. She's now on a 24/7 Explore camera when she feels like it. I'm sure everybody's glued to that camera just hoping to catch the little drive-by that she does to the lake all the time. All right, let's go. Not keep Beecher waiting any longer. I gotta swim to you, buddy. Beach. This is Beecher. Beecher is one of our Savannah cats. He loves to eat grass in the morning. Beach boy. Where are you going, sweet boy? Well, everybody wants to take me for a walk today. Where are you going? He's like, I'm gonna eat the grass on the other side of this. It's because he's eating all of it on the inside. So Beecher's a Savannah cat, and as I mentioned, that is a mix between a domestic cat and an African Serval. The reason they do that is breeders can get a ton of money. The owner of Beecher paid over $10,000 for him. Yes, and quickly learned that you cannot take the wild out of a wild cat. They breed them hoping they'll have the exotic look of an African Serval, but the domestic attitude, they're usually always the opposite. Hi. Is that very good? Num num nums. I typically try to go live every day that I'm here, which is Monday through Thursday. I volunteer on Sundays. It's usually when I record my GoPro videos for you guys. Carol also goes live from time to time. We also go live anytime we have a medical procedure, such as last night with Sundari Leopard. Or anytime we do something fun, like really fun enrichment. Every other Thursday, like today, as I mentioned, I'll probably go live a couple times today as we're moving cats to and from vacations. These live videos post automatically on our Facebook page. They also go to YouTube, dailybigcat.com. So if you ever come in the middle of one, you can always rewatch from the beginning. You're so silly. Yeah, Lauren Buckingham is the one that does our 360 videos. Those also get posted on dailybigcat.com, as well as if you go to our facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout show channel, you'll see all of our videos there as well. He's gonna keep eating all the grass. Keep eating all the grass. Uh-oh, your very noisy neighbor just showed up. This is Cyrus Caracal. Hi, silly. Hutch making all that noise behind me. Hi! Hi! Cyrus Caracal. Yes, asking you guys to make the call of the wild for him this week, please. Yeah, you got a lot to say. Amanda doesn't go on Funcation. Funcation is for Jaguar and smaller. Lion and Tiger go to vacation rotation. And the differences between those, Funcation is 22,000 square foot, and it's a fully roofed enclosure because small cats can climb. And then vacation rotation is a 2.5 acre with a big pond, and it has an open air section. And that's where the lions and tigers go. And look who's right behind me. Hi, cutie pie. This is Chaos. Chaos is also a caracal. They were housed together in a basement for the breeding industry in Ohio, instead of Africa or India, where caracals are native. Yeah, big cats can climb, but the regulations are different, and we have a geriatric population. And there goes Miss Chaos. I think she's starting to warm up to me because I've been doing operant conditioning with her occasionally. I'm training to be one of the keepers that gives the keeper tour on the weekends, and she's on the list. So I've been trying to make sure she gets something. Seems to be working. She still has that attitude, but that's what I love about her. And I don't get too close to her because I don't want to wreck the relationship building that we're working on. Alright, well, I think I lost both caracals. Cyrus is determined to find the person with the food. So, let me walk her right around the corner. We'll see if we catch a glimpse of Diablo, and then maybe Dez, and then we'll probably wrap this up because we're going to probably go live a few more times later this afternoon. There's that pretty Chaos again. Hi, lady. You're doing so good. So proud. So I'm just walking around our enclosure. We'll see Mr. Manny later. Let's see. I doubt we'll see Diablo. Here's Diablo. Hi, Diablo. Diablo is also a Savannah. Hi, sweet boy. I know. I don't have any spice bags for you right now. And I'm holding this contraption. He seems to do really well for me if I just come out alone, not holding a big camera. I basically use an iPhone on a stabilizer, but it looks like a long handle. I'm sure some of the cats are a little freaked out by that, especially our really shy ones. It's my favorite game now. It's finding Dez. Dez has a massive enclosure. This enclosure actually used to have Nikita Lioness in it at one time. It's so big. There he is. But his camouflage is amazing in this enclosure. Mr. Dez. He's excited because somebody, I think, is coming back with food. Yep, it's Fred. Intern Fred's gonna feed Dez. All right, silly. Just in time for breakfast. Dez's diet has been going really, really well. He's definitely slimming down. He's a three-legged serval. He was found that way on the side of the road in Arizona. I don't like to crowd the cats while they're eating because some of them gobble their food too fast. It's supposed to be happy time, so I don't loiter with a camera. So we're gonna walk up here now and see Ginger. Looks like Ginger's already cleaned her plate. So you can see the little box that Ginger is sitting in. That is called a feeding lockout. It's just a smaller box extended off the side of their enclosure. And that's where they come in, and there's fresh water. There's a concrete slab that has, it's like a plate for them for their food. For some of our naughty cats, there's a guillotine door that we can close. Every day for breakfast. We also do it for operating conditioning to get them used to being closed into that box. That way they can be moved to and from vacation. They can be moved to and from the hospital. Alright, well, we've seen a lot of cats. You guys have just joined. We're wrapping it up. We actually got a little glimpse of Zucari before I actually started talking as I was driving. And we saw all three cougar cubs. We saw Hutch and Cyrus, Beecher. Now we're at Ginger. We saw Dez, Diablo, Chaos, and Cyrus. She's all done. So she's showing you also how her cage is connected by a bunch of tunnels and doors. Ginger! You being silly? Alright, pretty girl. Look how good her camouflage is. Alright, well, as long as I'm alerted to when vacation moves happen, I will try to come back live with you guys later on. Thank you so much to the 3 people that donated and everybody that shared this feed for us today. Ginger's like, oh, did you ladies bring more? Alright, everybody. I will see you guys later. Hi, Gigi. Alright. No, she ate it. She's just playing with nothing. Alright, guys. See you later.